Welcome back, everybody, to another session of Saturday Morning Creativity. And with the things that are going on and, the way that the things that are happening in the world today, I wanted to give you guys another fun activity to do while you're at home this Saturday morning. So, today what I wanted to do was we are just going to go in and I wanted to give you guys complete freedom to create whatever it is that you want to, that whatever it is that you see. And just to let your imagination just kind of run wild. So one of the ways that we're going to do that is I'm using a board and I'm just going to lay down a bunch of clay. And we are going to just make a quick shape. And then we'll turn it, we'll flip it, we'll kind of squint our eyes a little bit, and we'll see what this shape means to us. See what kind of characters, animals, creatures, whatever it is, come out. And that's going to help you guys to flex those creative muscles. And it's also going to give you guys something to play around with and an idea to just kind of start with, just to see where you can take it. So, no real thoughts on this. I'm just kind of going with some wild shapes. So let's just do that. How about that one? We can do something like that. I kind of want to make it, I'm going to go up and out here a little bit just because I want to make it a little bit larger, have a little more space, but I'll kind of follow that same shape I already had and just do that. Alright, so I know that I said that we're just going to go and create whatever shape it is. I'm going to kind of look at this from a few different angles because I can already see an image. But I will play with you guys and share, some different ideas that might come out of this. So what I'm going to do is just cut out all of these extra pieces. Let's use something else there. Cut around all of these. That way we are left with this shape. And what the shape is going to do, like I said, is it gives you something to start with. So you can take this and flip it any direction you like and just kind of see what shapes pop out and what you can actually get started on. What this will do is it'll help you to create characters and shapes out of nothing, basically. A lot of people, they want to get drawing or they want to get sculpting, but one of the big hurdles is they start with a blank sheet of paper and they're like, I don't know what to draw or I don't know what to make. And so this one, we just make a shape and we see what we can build out of it. Now, with this one, there's a few different things. You guys can look at it and see what you see, but with this shape right here from this angle, I can see like doing a little house. And like sculpting that and having something coming off the side and some weird little house. The original one I saw as I was going is coming from this side, and I see like an eagle or a bird, to create. Coming from this side, it looks almost. You could easily do like a ghost character. Coming from this one's a little, not really sure exactly with this one. I could do like if I wanted to do like a landscape, I could do like a mountain, and this being like a river that is passing by. If I wanted to do a character, honestly, do an eye right here, have either a horn on his helmet or a nose going up there, and actually do something like this. Have this being a big ear, and this being either a hat or his being a horn on top of his head. And do something like that, you know, an eye here, mouth, big ear, horn or nose. Okay? But just create your own shape and see what it is that actually comes out. So with this, I'm actually going to go ahead and add in and do the eagle or bird that I originally saw. And I'm going to kind of see where that actually takes me. And with this, you can go ahead and start digging in and start fleshing out some of these shapes so that they're a little more pronounced. And what you'll see is that with this fun little activity and this little sculpture, in the end, I'm going to come up with something that I wouldn't have come up with if I didn't do this, because this wasn't a idea I consciously had. I didn't come in and say, you know what, it'd be really cool if I sculpted a character like this. If I sculpted, you know, this type of bird or animal. So, therefore, that's one of the ways that you're just going to discover a whole bunch of new characters. Now, when I set up and I do a portrait or a full piece like in the round, a lot of my inner demon characters came out this way, because I would just go in and have fun and see what shapes and see what kind of characters would come out. A lot of them I didn't like, and I just moved on. But there was a few that just really stood out and were amazing, and those were the ones that later on became my inner demon characters. So you see here that we're already taking shape. How does it go? Like this, right? Yeah. So do that. And again, this is just a baseline, so if this gives you the idea and the concept, and then you want to kind of branch off of this, you want to add, you know, a little bit beyond this, like a few feathers or something hanging out here. You know, it's not, you can definitely add on. This is to give you guys a base and a start. Now, it's its own challenge to kind of keep it within the confines of your original shape. But gauge that for yourself and just make sure that you're enjoying it and you're having fun with it. So I'm going to speed this up and kind of play around with this character and show you guys what I come up with for another 10-15 minutes, and then we'll jump back in and I'll show you what I did.
Thank you.
So what did you guys think of that exercise? Did you guys enjoy it? Have fun? So this is what I was able to complete and finish. And you can see it's a nice little sketch. It is a dinosaur bird type of character. And so the whole purpose of this exercise was not only to have fun and not only to kind of work with a limited amount of material or a limited amount of time, but also to really help to flex your creativity and test it and push it a little bit, because you're not starting something from scratch and saying, you know, I'm not sure where I want to go with this. You're not coming up and saying, you know, I would draw or I would sculpt, but I'm not sure what to make, so I'm just not going to do it, or I'll wait until I find the inspiration. You're starting with a set of borders, you know, this shape that can be any kind of shape you want. Just make it super random and have fun with it. And then you're saying, you know, what does this look like? What can I see this way or this way? And you're just bringing that to life. So it's going to help you to come up with characters that you wouldn't have been able to think of on your own, because you're just letting your subconscious kind of take over. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Please let me know what you guys think. Let me see what you guys are making. Have fun in these times. Be safe, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching.